All to play for are the Etihad as the Imperials Real Madrid visit the citizens, ambitious citizens, at the Etihad on Tuesday night. Also, will Inter Milan seal the victory, or is it yet to be done and dusted right there in the San Siro against AC Milan? That's what you'll find out as we build up to what should be a cracker of a second leg semi-final in this week's UEFA Champions League fixtures. My name is Ayomide, and this is the Nutmeg on Guardian TV. All right, Tochukwu, a Real Madrid fan, joins me in the studio today to talk about the second leg, especially of Real Madrid and Manchester City at the Etihad. And it's quite interesting that this is a repeat of last season's semi-final. Already we've seen them play the first leg, 1-1 it ended, an enthralling encounter. But then, going into the second leg, where do you think, objectively though, because I know you're a Madrid fan, but where do you think that the game could be won and lost?
Okay, thank you, Ayo. We saw how the first leg went. It was end-to-end action for the whole 90 minutes. And one thing you notice about Man City team is Guardiola likes to play the kind of game where he bosses the whole game to the end. He has this knack for wanting to have perfection in his team. And if you look at Ancelotti's team, Ancelotti just believes in go to the field, do your thing, feel free and play your game. So one thing with Ancelotti is he likes to take pressure. So just expect for probably the first 45 minutes, Madrid will be under pressure from Man City, because Guardiola wants to avoid repetition of what happened last year. Remember at some point...
So you're saying we're tilting towards an epic comeback again? Because I particularly enjoyed that.
Definitely. I'm thinking
okay, I want to buy your crystal ball.
I'm thinking Guardiola will not want to see a repeat of what happened. You know, at some point he was confident that he had won the game. So he started bringing out players against Madrid, that is Champions League material, 100 yards. So at that point, that was where he dug his own grave. Okay. So I'm sure definitely that was the reason why he rested KDB during the weekend, so that we'll have him fresh 100% for this game. That is to tell you how instrumental he thinks KDB will be for the second leg. If you look at the first leg, you notice that Haaland was neutralized. There was nothing. I think Rudiger did a very good job against Haaland. So KDB now will be like the Trojan horse for Pep. He knows KDB has numerous abilities. He can take shots from range. He can give ridiculous passes. He has that very good IQ. So that would be Pep's secret weapon. Another thing Pep likes to do is he likes to put the pressure on his opponents for the first 10-20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I know one thing with Ancelotti's Madrid is they like to soak pressure. They will take it. Just
like
keep
I
on
told
giving
you,
them.
it's just a plot twist. But then let's consider, you talk about pressure. Going into this game, they played 9 meetings and then they scored 27 goals. Are we looking ahead to a goal first?
Definitely. There's no one thing I've noticed with Madrid is they know how to concede. And another thing they know how to do is to score goals. The same thing with Man City. Man City can score goals, but definitely at some point they will concede.
Okay.
So definitely we're going to see another repeat again. We have Vinicius, we have Rodrigo, we have Benzema. For Man City we have Haaland. You can never keep Haaland at bay for 90 minutes. It's very difficult. The game is it will be very, very dicey.
Another one that is indeed dicey to predict is AC Milan will travel. Okay, not technically travel, but then there will be the away side against Inter Milan this time around at the same venue, San Siro. And going into the first leg, I predicted AC Milan to do the good, to do the lot. But at the end of the day, Inter took a 2-0 victory into the they take a 2-0 victory now into the second leg, and that's a serious advantage. 2 goals, although slender, but then still serious when you think about it. Now the point is, going into that game, AC Milan has never considered defeat against Inter in the Champions League. Do you think they can redeem themselves and, you know, maybe go into the finals? Or what do you think it will take?
I would say I don't see that happening, because definitely in the first leg I was expecting AC Milan to keep on the good run, but I never saw 2 goals coming. So I don't think Inter will want to take their gas down.
Is it just owing to the fact that because you can cite a number of factors though. Inter Milan appeared to be a team that are very good in the cups, and also they have the firepower, which I think downed AC Milan in the first leg.
Definitely, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, because I can't just, if I want to make an excuse for AC Milan, I don't know what kind of excuse to give. I don't know if I will see the players did not turn up or they underrated Inter. They're eternal rivals.
Rafael Leao is more than an excuse. What if he indeed features in this? You think they can be a turnaround? Because it brings life into the attack of AC Milan. Yes. Can he make
And I'm still telling you that they would have put this factor into place. They would have seen Leao as a threat. So they will find a way to neutralize him. Inter will not come to the second leg wanting to go and defend. They will not do that. They will want to definitely make attempts to score more goals again. So I'm just saying that this game has already been won in the first leg. Because I was rooting for AC Milan to go. I went to see a Madrid
AC Milan classic Real Champions League final.
Definitely. So forget all this initial gaga that Man City is doing. Yeah. I don't want to let me not be biased due to the fact that I'm a Madrid fan, but
okay, so your final prediction scoreline
for Inter AC, it will be a tight one. I cannot predict who will win, but I know that I can say to be a 1-goal difference, either 1-0 or 2-1.
For Inter AC Milan,
I will give it to AC. AC will win the game, but Inter will progress because of the first leg goal and first leg scoreline.
Okay, thank you very much, Tochukwu, for being part of the show.
Thank you for having me.
And now let's have my own predictions here on the Guardian Picks. We start with Manchester City versus Real Madrid. I expect a goal in that encounter. Also, the same outcome in Inter versus AC Milan. I expect a goal as well. And in the Europa League, it is Leverkusen hosting Roma. And I'm going for an under 2.5 goals, classic Jose Mourinho style, and Roma to progress. And then finally, it is Juventus also welcoming Sevilla. And I expect both teams to score in an entertaining game, but then Sevilla to progress. And that's how we wrap up this edition of the Guardian Picks and even the Nutmeg. You can join the community by hitting the subscribe button. And also you can let us know your thoughts or your predictions in the comment section. Who will progress in all of these teams? Will Real Madrid go into another final? Will Inter Milan make it in, or AC Milan have tricks up their sleeve? Do let us know. And you can also get our latest videos when you tap the notification bells as well. My name is Ayomide. Thank you very much for watching, and this is still the Nutmeg on Guardian TV.